So you're looking to move to Royal Oak, Michigan, but before you do, you want to make sure that you're making a good and educated decision. So in this video, I'm going to break down all of the pros and the cons of living in and moving to Royal Oak. So let's jump right in. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Nick. I'm a top producing real estate agent here in Metro Detroit, Michigan, and I've helped hundreds of families and individuals buy and sell throughout Metro Detroit. So if you're into that, whether it's 1 month or 1 year from now, make sure to get a hold of me. My contact information is in the description below. I'd love to call, text, Zoom, or email with you, and make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. That way you're notified all of the new and upcoming information throughout Metro Detroit. So without any further ado, let's jump into the video covering all the pros and the cons of living in Royal Oak. Royal Oak, Michigan is a very popular and high demand city, and it is one that I'm getting questions and people reaching out to me about on a daily basis. Royal Oak is and has been one of the highest appreciating markets throughout all of Metro Detroit, Michigan. And because of all of the entertainment, its downtown location, it is a great place to live and it is very high in demand. But there's also some things that maybe you should watch out for if you're not familiar with the area. So we're first going to cover all of the pros of living in Royal Oak, Michigan, and then jump into some of the cons or maybe some of the not so good things about the city that you should be aware of. The first pro of living in Royal Oak, Michigan is its location. Royal Oak is located 22 minutes from downtown Detroit and 36 minutes from the DTW airport. It is also very close in proximity to access to major highways and expressways. The next pro of living in Royal Oak is downtown Royal Oak. This is a very strong benefit of living in the area because it not only has a ton of different locations for shopping, dining, and entertainment, but its walkability and access to a lot of nearby parks and trails as well. If you're looking for an area that has a strong downtown community without feeling too big, Royal Oak is definitely the place to be. And as I mentioned, the downtown location offers a ton of different attractions and entertainment, including bars, restaurants, and some different shopping throughout. Downtown Royal Oak is also very well known for its nightlife. Some of the more popular venues in downtown include Piano Bar, Fifth Avenue, and the Maury. And no matter what your preference or your taste buds are feeling, downtown Royal Oak has everything that you could need. One of the other must-visit and must-go-see venues in Royal Oak is the Royal Oak Music Theater. Because of its downtown location and close proximity to freeways and expressways, downtown Royal Oak is very popular for young professionals. That is pro number 3 if you are a young professional. Royal Oak was ranked 2nd out of 336 for best suburbs for young professionals in the state of Michigan, according to niche.com. It was also ranked 11th out of 336 for best suburbs to live in the state of Michigan. The next pro of living in and around Royal Oak, Michigan is the number of parks. Royal Oak offers more than 50 recreational facilities, including centers, parks, and trails. Another must-visit location is the Detroit Zoo, which is actually located in Royal Oak. The last benefit before jumping into some of the cons of the city of Royal Oak is the housing market. Over the last 12 months, the average price of a home in the city of Royal Oak ranges around $355,000. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, Royal Oak is one of the top appreciating markets, and over the last 12 months, Royal Oak has appreciated at 8.2%. As of the making of this video, there is a monthly supply of 1.3 months, meaning that if no other house hit the market and we only looked at the houses that are up for sale right now, it would last 1.3 months, which is pretty low compared to other cities and other suburbs throughout Metro Detroit, meaning that it is a very high demand, highly sought after location. So again, when a house gets listed, it is very quick to come off and go under contract. Now that we've covered some of the pros and the benefits of living in the city of Royal Oak, we're gonna jump into some of the cons and some things that you need to know and be aware of before moving. The first con of living in Royal Oak is the paid parking and meters. Because there is a downtown location, Royal Oak has plenty of paid parking structures and meters, which are not so friendly. Not only because of the expense and the cost of parking, but it's also not very convenient when you need to park a mile down the road, especially when it's in the winter and snowing, if you're just looking to go to the local convenience store or to go to Starbucks and get a coffee. The next con of living in Royal Oak is its school district. Although the Royal Oak School District is not ranked at the top of Metro Detroit schools, it is still a very good school district. I also realize that school districts could also be very subjective, so make sure to do your own research before going any further. According to niche.com, the Royal Oak School District has been given an overall ranking of an A-. Again, this is not the very top of the list, like some of the areas throughout Metro Detroit, but it is still a very good school district. So that wraps up our list of all of the pros and the cons of living in and moving to Royal Oak, Michigan. And as you can see, if you're looking for an area that has an affordable cost of living and housing, as well as plenty of entertainment, including shopping, dining, parks, the Detroit Zoo, this could very well be the location for you. And if you're looking to move again, whether it's 1 month or 1 year from now, make sure to get a hold of me. I would love to help you do that. And if Royal Oak is the city, let's talk about it. If not, make sure to check out the rest of my channel where I dive deep into all of the other cities throughout Metro Detroit, Michigan to give you a better idea of what those cities or suburbs have to offer. And until then, I'll see you soon.